Welcome back everyone to your stimulus update for today. Well, I've been reading your comments. I read every single last one of them, and I noticed that quite a few of you have been asking me to cover, for the first time in some time, the child tax credit. And what is the latest with that? The child tax credit that was put in place under the American Rescue Plan and finally is starting to be distributed to so many millions of households and families across the country. We'll be giving you the latest on that, what you need to know, and of course how much people are receiving, if there's any delays or problems, and what are the effects that the child tax credit is having on this country. Is it showing more of a positive impact or a negative impact? We'll be covering it all in today's video. So without further ado, let's get started and dive right into the news. But before we do, as always, you guys know the drill. Make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up, smash the like button, I'd appreciate that. If you have not already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button as well as that little notification bell as well. That little bell will just notify you each and every single time we do post a brand new video or we upload a brand new update or go live right here on this channel. And I want to thank all of you so much for the recent subscribers that have hopped on board. We've gotten a slew of new subscribers. So for all of you that have been with me since day one and for all of you that are first hopping on board and just joined us, I appreciate you all. I am so grateful for every single one of you. I could not do this without you guys, so I greatly appreciate every single solitary last one of you. And as a little side bonus, remember, we'll be doing a next cash giveaway when we do at 20,000 subscribers. When we do at 20K, we'll be doing a next cash giveaway, all free cash. We did our first one at 10K, so next one hopefully will be around the corner and you'll make it happen. So let's get started and dive right in. So what's the latest? What do we know so far? Well, a second child tax credit payment started going out this last Friday, Friday the 13th. This will provide the much needed cash and assistance to millions of families and households across the country as part of the expanded child tax credit. It's important to note that families and households across the country will be receiving this payment a couple days early this time because the 15th of each month, which is usually when the payments go out, that's the regular scheduled programming for the child tax credit, the 15th of this month falls on a Sunday. And so in this case, you'll actually be receiving them a couple days early, a nice little early bonus. We've probably covered how much you can receive under the expanded child tax credit 1,000 times on this channel, but we'll quickly recap. Parents can expect to receive $300 per child under the age of 6 years old and $250 per child aged 6 to 17. Let me know down below in the comments if you yourself or at least you know someone that will receive the child tax credit and has received the child tax credit, the monthly enhanced expanded payments as part of the American Rescue Plan. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm curious who's here. The payments will continue throughout the end of this year until December, which would mean the maximum for each child is $3,600, $3,600 for each child under 6, and up to $3,000 per child aged 6 to 17. Now, you can opt out. You can actually choose to opt out of these payments if you don't want to receive this money now and you'd rather receive the entire lump sum come tax season next year. The official pay dates that we know, it's very easy to remember. You're not going to forget them, believe me. It's September 15th, October 15th, November 15th, and finally December 15th. And then the child tax credit will end. But there's very good reason to believe that this will become a permanent feature of the IRS tax code because it is benefiting millions of families and children across this nation. That's right, even though we are only on the second child tax credit payment so far out of this pilot program in a sense for this country as part of the expanded child tax credit, the August payment is on the way to your mailbox or it could also be coming through direct deposit directly to your bank account. We know that this child tax credit is working wonders for our people. So far, the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, has sent more than $15 billion to the parents of roughly 61 million children, according to the agency, they said on Friday. And according to this brand new data that was released just this week, we saw that the latest Census Bureau Household Pulse Survey found that parents reported less trouble affording food and household expenses after the first payment, just the first one, was sent on July 15th. And just over 10% of households with children sometimes or often didn't have enough to eat over the past 7 days, according to the survey, which was conducted July 21st to August 2nd. Of course, we don't want any children. We don't even want one child going hungry, but that's the lowest estimate since the start of the coronavirus pandemic and a huge drop of 3.5 percentage points from the prior survey taken a month earlier, according to the director of Institute for Policy Research at Northwestern University. In addition, it was found that some 29% of adults in households with children had difficulty paying expenses in the previous week. The latest survey found that that was down from 31.5% from a month earlier. Now, do understand that this is only in households with children, so for households without children, it was found that among households without children, the share of the adults struggling to pay expenses increased slightly during this period, probably because they did not receive the child tax credit payments. And if all goes well, according to experts, the child tax credit program is expected to cut child poverty in half for 2021. This will have a profound impact on our country, and this could really shape the way that our nation and the IRS tax code allows individuals to thrive in this country for decades to come. Again, the full enhanced child tax credit is available for heads of households earning up to $112,500 and joint filers making up to $150,000 a year. Then it begins to phase out from there, just like the stimulus checks. And more low-income parents and families are eligible for the child tax credit this time around because this enhanced program made it fully refundable. It had only been partially refundable before the American Rescue Plan. Originally, this meant leaving more than 26 million children unable to get the full credit because their families' incomes were too low, according to the Treasury Department estimates. So this program and the expansion and the enhancement will benefit so many tens of millions of more families and children across this country. And really, it would be a shame, it would be an absolute shame if this did not become a permanent feature of the IRS tax code because of how much of a positive impact and effect it's having on our country. And as part of the Democrats' recent $3.5 trillion budget package, the Democrats are very optimistic and they do hope to have this extended permanently and not just make this a pandemic-era program. So we'll be absolutely sure to update you guys on that if that does become the case. Now, we do have some news. We have some latest word from the IRS. According to the Internal Revenue Service, first of all, they say that nearly 88% of all children in this country qualify for the payments. So that's why it's having such a prevalent influence over our country's children and households and families. Also on the IRS's website, they say, quote, if you receive a total amount of advanced child tax credit payments that exceeds the amount of child tax credit that you can properly claim on your 2021 tax year, you may need to repay to the IRS some or all of that excess payment, so do watch out for that. As far as the second payment that is now going out, which is the second of the 6 monthly payments, the IRS said it's going out to roughly 36 million families. However, due to an unspecified issue, the IRS said up to 15% of families who received the money in July by direct deposit will be getting a paper check this month. Direct deposit makes the money available in a recipient's bank account within 1 to 3 days, while paper checks can take up to a week or more to arrive by mail. Parents can check how their payment is coming on the IRS website and that portal. The IRS has been encouraging parents with no tax obligation to use its online portal to sign up for direct deposit payments for smoother and quicker payment processing. It's unclear if the issue with this month's delivery method affects those who use the portal. These are mainly for people and families with lower income who do not have to actually file any taxes because they don't make enough to qualify. So these parents are able to use this IRS tax portal in order to go ahead and register their information, so that way the IRS can access them and pay them what they're entitled to. Parents who are getting a paper check this month but received a direct deposit back in July don't need to re-register online or take additional steps to get future payments in their bank account, according to the IRS. The issue is expected to be resolved by the next payment date, September 15th. No worries, you're getting your money one way or another. If you do qualify for and have received the child tax credit payment, let's do a quick poll here. I'm curious to see who received them by direct deposit, who received them by paper check in the mail. Let me know down below in the comments. We'll do a quick poll, a quick survey of our own here. Overall, this has been a very smooth process. We haven't seen tremendous issues arise just yet. Granted, it would have been nice to have received these payments much earlier. They're first going out in the summer, late in the summer, when families have been needing this money for months and months and months on end. So it would have been nice to receive them earlier, but what are you going to do? That's the IRS. Overall, this has been a pretty smooth process so far. More news and developments are to follow suit as payments continue to go out and the monthly payments do continue. So we'll be sure to update you guys right here on this channel of any news and any developments. All updates can be found right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop. If you did enjoy this video, as always, give it a big thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Smash the like button. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button and that little notification bell as well. I'd be so grateful for that. And if you'd like to get some free stocks, all on me, all free for just supporting my channel, go ahead and use those links down below in the description of this video. When you sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood and or Webull, you actually get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some scenarios. So do let me know what stocks you do get. If If you'd like to connect with me on social media, I am on Instagram at Logan Cohn, LOGANKOHN, right there on your screen. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.